Good morning, all of you. I'm going to present a paper on Kabartal Lake, which is the first Ramsar Wetland site of Bihar. This lake is a very old lake that is an oxbow lake, the largest oxbow lake of Asia, made from the Ganga River. And this uh, Kanwar Lake is very famous for the migratory birds. The Siberian birds migrate here, and it is a large lake in the Begusarai District of Bihar. So, State of Bihar in India is blessed with lot of perennial rivers originating in Himalayas and joining Ganga. These rivers create havoc during the monsoon. Because of flat topography, many times these rivers are directionless and follow their own path. Kosi is considered as a notorious river with its course very often changing. That's why this river is known as Sorrow of Bihar. Flat topography has created a lot of water bodies in the form of rivers, lakes, marshes, low-lying swamps, and water channels. Kabartal Lake, Jagatpur Lake, Bareilly Lake, and Kuseshwar Sthan are important wetlands in the state of Bihar. Kabartal Lake is the largest oxbow line in the district of Begusarai, the state of Bihar, which is designated as Ramsar Wetland site in the year 2020. So this is the map. In the south you can see the river Ganga flowing, and Kabartal Lake is in the blue, that is shown there, that is in Begusarai district. Kabartal Lake, popularly known as Kanwar Lake by locals, is a Ramsar listed freshwater wetland site in the district of Begusarai. It is formed by meandering Gandak River. The site lies in the Indo-Gangetic plain of North Bihar, and this has been designated as Ramsar site in the year 2020. The International Convention on Conservation of Wetland and Waterfall was held in Ramsar to protect and conserve the wetlands. Ramsar is a city in Iran, and originally it was contracted by 7 countries when it came into force in 1975. India became a signatory in the year 1982. Presently, there are 172 countries who are parties of Ramsar Convention. As per the convention, a wetland is defined as the area of marsh, fen, wetland, or water, whether natural or man-made, permanent or temporary, with water that is static or flowing, fresh, brackish, or salt, including areas water depth of which at least low tide does not exceed 6 meters. These are some of the photographs of the Kabartal wetland. So why we need to protect our wetland? 64% of wetland has disappeared since the beginning of the previous century. This data is collected from the UNESCO. Wetlands are excellent groundwater recharge system. Overexploitation of groundwater for agricultural use has badly affected the groundwater resource. Arsenic contamination is a major problem in this region. Wetland hosts a diverse flora and fauna. These wetlands are refueling stations for migratory birds, and many act as a breeding grounds for the birds. These are the sources of livelihood for the local community in terms of farming and fishing. Presence of migratory birds attract the tourists in the region. They affect the microclimate of the surrounding region. Wetland, if developed as tourist spot, can attract a lot of nature-loving tourists. Kerala has developed water-based tourism to boost its economy. Water-based recreation activities can be a boon for the local community in terms of employment generation. A separate enclosure can be made of idle immersion in order to protect the water bodies from being contaminated. Traditional knowledge system helps in conservation of water bodies, and temple is often associated with the flowing water or a static water and considered as sacred. Wetland helps in control the microclimate of the region. These are some of the birds that are flocking the Kabartal wetland. And this slide shows the Ramsar listed wetland sites in India. There is only one site in Bihar which is Ramsar listed, and most of the sites are in North India. A few of them are in Western India. Some of the anthropogenic threat associated with wetlands are shown here. The declining land availability per capita and urge for encroachment has led to decrease in the lake area. Initial report shows lake area of 6786 hectare in 1984, which declined to 6043 hectare in 2000, with further decline to 2032 hectare in 2012. The Sahani community, Malla community, have the fishing rights of the lake during monsoon, and during off-monsoon, landowners used to cultivate the land. 67% of the local residents are dependent upon Kabartal Wetland for food, fodder, and fuelwood, construction material, and fishing. This corresponds to 80,000 people who are directly dependent on the wetland for their livelihood. Likely many other wetlands, Kabartal wetland is simultaneously used for cultivation of rice and fishing purpose. Water quality of Kamar Lake conducted in the year 2007, that is 2007, and has found that pH, EC, turbidity, alkalinity, DO, COD, Fe, chloride, total hardness and calcium hardness were found under the permissible limits as prescribed by Bureau of Indian Standards. The BOD and TDS were above the permissible limits. Excessive use of chemical fertilizers and pesticides has affected the flora and fauna of the region. Study conducted in 2021 shows the average concentration of trace metals in the sediment follows by the order manganese, lead, nickel, zinc, and copper. There is no report of presence of mercury compounds. Presence of mercury may affect the fishes and thereby entering and affecting the humans. Lack of industrial activity in the region may be the reason for the absence of mercury compounds. Poaching of migratory birds for meat is still a threat for this region. Although it is illegal, still with the connivance of the locals, this threat persists. Designation of Kamar Lake as Ramsar listed site will create a sense of pride among the local community. This will boost the tourism for migratory birds watchers and will improve the economy of the region. Land mapping and protection will turn from forceful grabbing by land mafias will protect the wetland from decreasing its area. Banning of clay bricks manufacturing will stop the illegal excavation of soil. The linkage between the people and emphasized for the protection and conservation of wetland. A symbolic relation between man, water, and land must be created to protect the ideas of wetland conservation. Thank you.